Hey, welcome back, YouTube, to another episode of My Speaking Podcast. This is your boy Mike, a.k.a. Booby, a.k.a. Choke Yourself.
Hey, this your boy, the Santee Submariner, you know what I'm saying? Black Drop Darryl, you know what I'm saying? YR, the gang, Get Up My Face gang, Santee, South Carolina finest, Orangeburg County owned, you know what I'm saying? By way of Charlotte, you know what I'm saying? Established in 2001, man.
Hey, man, we might not always be right. We might not always be wrong.
Joe, go get up my pay what we speaking on, man.
Hey,
man. What's wrong, man? Hey, man, what's going on, man? Where you
Hey, y'all know he be doing that, man. That joker like he be ready to fight somebody or you could and all that. I have to make sure I watch out. I don't know if the dude got schizophrenia or something. I got to make sure.
Hey, man.
I'm in the studio with this dude, man. I want to make sure he don't have no problem,
you
man.
Give the people what they want, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do, man.
Hey, man, we just going to give you a recap of NFL, man. I got to keep looking at this cat inside, man, because I don't know what this cat capable of, man. See, so, but, man, we just going to give you a quick recap of what happened. NFL is getting counted to the point where you only got the pretenders and the contenders.
Yep.
And it's not that many contenders and a whole lot of pretenders. But we're going to go straight to the big game of the week was Buffalo and Detroit. Man, that ended up being 48-42, a shootout.
Was a ballroom brawl, man, like another $48, man. Hey, can I get a Black Russian?
Hey, sweet, hey, black mother. Yeah, man, listen, you got me off character, man. So, we're going to talk about that, man. Hey, so,
listen, the boys are back in town.
Yeah, what he said. He said, hey, man, you got me. Hey, this Reggie, hey, black mother. Hey, so, yeah. Hey, man, Montgomery for Detroit, man, he out for the year. He's having surgery, end of the year surgery, and he lost another offensive lineman.
Yep.
Detroit is decimated by injuries, man. To be honest with you, if I'm not mistaken, they 12-2.
Yep.
For them to be 12-2 and all the injuries they have, Dan Campbell is an amazing coach. If he's not the coach of the year, I don't know who he is. I don't know who
they
is.
Got at least about 14 players on defense.
Man,
that's injured.
And Carlton Davis that came from Tampa Bay, he fractured his jaw. He out 6 weeks. So the first he can come back is in the playoffs, and that might not be the second game. They are decimated by injuries. For him to be plugging people off the street and off the other people practice squad teams and putting them in there and plugging them, they're going to show you what kind of culture. Just think about this. Detroit was arguably the laughing stock of football.
2 years.
Think about this. Now, I'm talking about for 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm talking about going back to Barry.
Yeah.
They made Barry Sanders retire early.
Megatron.
They made Megatron retire early. Stafford was the only thing left, and he got traded. So people will go to Detroit and put the bags on their head and watch them. To see that team finally turn it around and to be where they're at now, I can only applaud them because they were the lavish stock of football, and I'm so happy that they turned it around.
Hey, man. Dan Campbell, since we were talking about the DC Marvel matchup, Dan Campbell the Joker, man.
Why you think he the Joker, though? Big as he is?
No, think about it. He crazy, but he's smart.
That's true.
That's true. That's true.
That's true. Hey, yeah, when he first came in. Hey, that's true.
Hey, Dan Campbell the Joker, man.
That's true. But listen, he got them boys still playing at a. I mean, you know, like I say now with Montgomery gone, I want to see how this going to affect Gibbs, how it's going to really change his role because they will play back and forth off the two running backs. I mean, I'm not saying you can't plug another running back to give him a break, but when you lose one of the dynamic duos in the backfield, that's going to hurt. So going forward, we're going to see how Detroit going to manifest and get that running game going. But I still believe in them.
Oh, yeah.
Now that they're 12-2 and Minnesota's 12-2 and Green Bay is 10-4, that's just that division alone.
Yep, exactly.
All three of them going to the playoffs. That division is crazy.
Yep.
But now that Buffalo went and beat them, I'm starting to believe, this is just my theory.
Go ahead, man.
Buffalo might be the best team in football.
I can agree.
Now the week before that, the week right before that, the Rams beat them in a high scoring game.
Yeah.
But like I say, you can have a bad game, but they still putting up points.
They're putting up points, yeah.
Buffalo, man, I think Buffalo is a team that can beat you a multitude of ways.
The only thing and like you said, they can't stop nobody though. So they gotta score.
But they gonna score.
Yeah, they're gonna score.
But just remember, when they traded Stephon Diggs, everybody was like, how they gonna replace that? To me, I kept telling everybody in the offseason, that was the best thing that happened to Josh Allen, because guess what? If you got a receiver all the time crying for the ball every single play, that means you're not scanning the field.
For the rest of the players.
You looking at Stephon, make sure you healthy. I like how Deontay Johnson was at Pittsburgh and for the Panthers. You can't have a diva out there crying for the ball it's a team sport.
It's a team sport.
I would rather me get 4 catches and 60 yards and a touchdown, but as long as we keep winning, that's what made me happy. I don't need 185 yards and 3 touchdowns, but we get blown out every week.
A la Detroit, a la the Rams, you know, where they got the Puka Nakua and Kuka.
But guess what? You got to pick your poison with them too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, a la the Rams with Amos St. Brown. And you got
Jameis. Yeah, so, I mean, I still say Detroit's going to be okay. But I think the injuries, me personally, will catch up. It's going to catch up in them in the playoffs. The team I think that's most scary in the NFC going into the playoff will be Green Bay.
Yeah, man.
Green Bay got hot last year.
Jacobs running that ball, man.
And Love, I'm telling you, that's the kind of team.
You don't want to go there in the wintertime.
Yeah, but that's the kind of team that can travel on the road because they got a running game and a passing game. But like I say,
the only Achilles heel about them is Love's. He'll throw a pick every now and that's the only thing.
But guess what? Aaron Rodgers did it. Brett Favre did it. But you got to live with that. You got to live with him making bad mistakes because you don't want him to back off and not be who he is. You got to let him be who he is. But my thing is, he does make bad. I just see him make some bad interceptions. But guess what? I just see the Joker throw some lasers too. So you got to live with it.
You got to take the good with the bad, man.
Another big game was in-state rivalry, man, which was Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. And Philadelphia came out on top. And Jalen Hurts had a lot to say in the press conference when he got up there. You saw with the chain. He said, "Oh, that's what y'all really wanted to see, hey." But he was talking about really throwing the ball to A.J. Brown because they had said before the week leading up, Graham, the defensive tackle or defensive end, I'm sorry, he said that Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown relationship is not the same no more. And I kind of like Graham already said before the season started it was his last year, but I was kind of thinking to myself, if they are having in-house problems, you keep it in-house. Yeah, I'm like, as a veteran, now I can see a rookie saying that, but a veteran saying that. But then he came back and retracted and say, "Well, I apologize for that." And I was saying to myself, like, why would you come out and say that? That didn't even make sense to me. If you are having problems, and them two are having problems, keep it in-house. But nevertheless, they still, Saquon had a big run. But Pittsburgh still is okay. But the only problem by Pittsburgh Sunday, they lost the game, which is okay, but T.J. Watt hurt his ankle. I don't know how severe it is going forward because to me, I think out of all the teams in the NFL, I think on the defense side, besides Myles Garrett, if T.J. Watt get hurt, it messes up the whole. To me, I'm not saying Hayward's not good. I'm not saying Hightower's not good on the other side. But I'm saying if you look at it, if T.J. Watt is not out there, you could pretty much eliminate that man coming. You could just say, okay, well, you know what? We're going to sit back and now we're going to just go double Cam Hayward to make sure he can get that push in the middle. So T.J. Watt means that much to that team. So going forward, I hope he's healthy because the thing I don't like about going into the playoffs is I want to see teams that's in the playoffs. I want to see them healthy. Detroit is the team right now decimated by injuries. Pittsburgh, we want to see them going in. Matter of fact, Saturday they got a big game. They got to play Baltimore. They rival. They got to play them Saturday, which is a humongous game.
You think they're looking forward to the Baltimore game instead of the Philadelphia Eagles game?
No. They ain't look past Philly. They didn't look past Philly. But the thing about Baltimore, and I keep saying this, and I don't want to be the one to say this, Lamar Jackson is a phenomenal quarterback. I'm not taking nothing from the cat. Something we never see. He about like Mike Vick just from the right side of me. But Lamar has to win that big game for me to say, okay, he's elite. He's a great regular season quarterback. I take nothing from him. Playoffs, he hasn't gotten it done. And, they'll say that about the greats, like, Cam Newton got the Panthers to the Super Bowl, but he didn't win. But, he got us to the Super Bowl.
Would they say that about Josh Allen?
Yeah. You got to think about it.
NC quarterback too?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you got to think about it. Patrick Mahomes been whooping all of them. So my thing is, they both of them, Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, kryptonite is Patrick Mahomes. This is the season. This is the year. I think if you want to beat Kansas City, this is the year to do it. Because I don't know, Kansas City just don't have that. I just don't know what it is about them, but they just don't have that same.
And I think they think, like how you said, they think they can just turn it on when the playoffs come in.
Hey,
do that, man.
Hey, now I'm gonna be honest. If they turn it on, that'll be the greatest coaching job ever. Because I'm telling you now, this whole season, to me, if you didn't look at football, say you was out of the country for about 3 months, and you came back, you was on a ship somewhere in the middle of the sea, and you came back and you look on, you look at the record like, man, they ain't lost but one game. But if you watch them play, you would think Kansas City realistically, you would think they won like 3-4 games. They done had so many nail biters all through the season, but good teams, great teams know how to win. Bad teams know how to lose. As the Carolina Panthers, they can tell you that easily. Out of any team, they can tell you that easily. Speaking of the Panthers, I'm gonna be honest. I really thought that when Vegas came out with their favors, when they had us by 2.5 points over the Cowboys, I said, yeah, the Panthers can really beat them. Man, let me tell you something. And I got to be completely honest. Panthers got their ass whooped, son. They got their ass whooped. The reason it's kind of baffling to me because you played Kansas City hard, you played Tampa Bay hard, you played Philadelphia hard. So you thought they was on the rise. Now, hindsight 2020, they might have looked at the Cowboys record and be like, you know what, we done played the other team, we gonna take them lightly.
Could be.
Ain't nobody you can take lightly. When you ain't got a 3 damn wins, you gotta play hard. And Bryce Young, I'm not gonna say he regressed, but he fumbled twice. He threw an interception, and he fumbled twice, threw an interception. He threw 2 interceptions, didn't he? That's right, because Adam Thielen, and he threw one in the middle of the field towards the fourth quarter. He had 4 turnovers. Now, Michael Parsons caused one of those, now, it's a play in that game. I saw Michael Parsons the podcast earlier. He said he was mad as hell at Bryce Young. Because Bryce Young got away from him and he stopped on the dime and spit. And what's so funny about it, he spit, but guess what? That same play, that when that boy knocked the ball out of his hand. But he made Michael Parsons stand out there like he was playing a video game. Michael Parsons, he didn't know he had that in him. Yeah, man, he said he was mad. He was like, bro, he X and Y, and he spun. I said, that Bryce done spit on him, and Michael Parsons was still running this way. But like I say, this is what I say about coaches. People 3-4 weeks ago wanted Mike McCarthy fired. He fought down. He beat the Commanders. He fought like tooth and nails. Almost got beat the Bengals. And you come back and you actually blew us out. So what that say about you? Your team is decimated with injury too. Dak Prescott not there. One of your defense, DeMarcus Lawrence ain't been there. He been out all year. Michael Parsons was out 5 or 6 weeks. So how bad is Mike McCarthy doing with his players out? CeeDee Lamb was there and he lit. Man, listen. I'm gonna tell you another thing. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna look away right quick.
Oh, you gonna look away, man?
The Carolina Panthers. If y'all don't draft some damn safeties, Woods and that damn Fuller, I don't know how in the world y'all got lined up with CeeDee Lamb about 9 times in the slot. Cowboys smart. Cowboys smart. They didn't put him. So wherever Horn was, they put CD. And this is what I don't understand about coaches. This is what I don't like. Back in the days, your best cornerback followed him wherever he went. They don't do that no more. If Horn is over here and Jackson over there, you stay over there. If CD, listen.
So let me ask you this right then. Is that on the coach or is that on Horn?
That's coaching.
I'm like, man,
that's coaching.
True,
but back in the days, a true number 1 cornerback say, I'm gonna follow him.
Exactly.
But this is what I'm saying. I was watching that. I was watching because I wanted to see. My thing is, Dak Prescott hurt, but you still had a number 1 receiver out there and our number 1 DB out there. I'm saying to myself, wherever CeeDee Lamb go, this is what I'm saying to myself. Wherever Lamb go, I'm going. Horn going wherever he go. Nah, Horn was over here. CeeDee Lamb was in the slot a lot. When he was catching them balls when they were 3rd and long, look who was checking him, the safety. 20 and 25. I said, what are y'all looking? And my thing is, how does CeeDee Lamb, a top 5 receiver, get on the safety 9-10 times? Now that's to me, that's coaching. That's coaching. But see, my thing is, people say they gotta listen. That scheme, I'm gonna be honest. He lost Frankie Louisville. He lost Jeremy Chin. He lost Brian Burns. A lot of them guys are saying, I want to play for a traditional 4-3 team. I want to play down here. Louisville, I want to play down here. His aero defense, you look at it, it's in playing areas in space. Hell, if you ain't getting down here to stop the quarterback, what good are you doing? And I looked at that game. I'm saying to myself, man, listen. So the Cowboys beat us. I'm not taking that. The Cowboys beat us.
As a defensive coach, right? For Tampa Bay.
Who?
I'm talking when he came from Tampa Bay, right?
He came from them. He came from them. Evero?
No, I'm talking about Dave.
Canales, the head coach. Yeah. He went Pete Carroll all them years. Yeah. But he went there for 1 year and helped Baker Mayfield, and then he came here. Yeah. But he's the head coach. He's not the defense coordinator. D coordinator is Evero.
No, I thought Dave played D. I thought he was the D coach at Tampa Bay. He wasn't the D.
No, he was the offense coordinator over there.
Okay.
That's why Baker Mayfield had that big year last year. And he was with Pete Carroll. And he was over there with Russell Wilson and Geno Smith. Then he went to Wichita. But he now let's go back 4 or 5 weeks. He's made Bryce look better. So I can see his progression in Bryce. Bryce had a bad game. I just scratched up. He had a bad game. I scratched up too. But Evero, you need your listen. Soon as the season over with, when they get you playing 1 o'clock that Sunday at 4:15. hey man, woo. Go ahead and catch the red eye back to Charlotte, man.
You doing like that, man? Don't do him like that, man.
Who?
Don't do him like that, man.
And I hear people say all the time, well, they ain't got no players around here to get. You ran them off. Frankie Luvu had the same contract. The Panthers and the Commanders had the same contract. He chose the Commanders. You know why? That coach over there, Dan Quinn, runs a traditional 4-3. Frankie said he let me go down here. Look how Jeremy Chin playing over there now. But when they was over here, Evero, so I can't really use him because why not? So, like I say,
if he one of them coaches that he
believed in his system, just like how when Matt Rule came here, Matt Rule ran like a 3-2 and then like 5. He ran like some kind of funny defense, like a college defense. That little Mickey Mouse stuff, man. Go back and watch when Chicago played the Bears. Go back when Ray Lewis played. They ran 4-3 defense. You got 4 down linemen. You let Ray Lewis get in the middle. You had you had Goose in the middle, and he taking up the. No, I'm sorry. Baltimore might have ran a 3-4. They might have ran a 3-4. Baltimore ran a 3-4 because Tony Saragusa was no tackle. Ray Lewis. But what I'm saying is a 3-4, a traditional 3-4, or a traditional 4-3. Panthers ain't running no traditional 3-4. Not with that defense they running. Can't be. But I always said, give me 4-3. Give me 2 down linemen, 2 ends, and 3 linemen. That's how I want to run my defense. But like I say, neither here or there. But like I say, they do have to get more talent on the other side of the ball. But to the Cowboy fans out there, y'all whooped us. Take it what it is. Urshawn, take it what it is. Hey, holler at your boy, because you talked enough junk doing that work, man. So I don't want to hear you talk no more, brother, about the Cowboys. Y'all won, but guess what? But guess what? When January ends, y'all gonna be the same place we gonna be at.
Fishing.
Packing your bags. Getting your vacation ready. Getting your vacation ready. Cause they already doing that.
Oh, where they going?
Bahamas, Jamaica, Punta Cana,
Santorini, Greece,
St. Thomas, Turk and Caicos, wherever you going.
Santorini, man.
Colombia, wherever you want to go. Y'all will be in the same place where we gonna be at. Packing your bag that Monday morning. You know that what they call it, Black Monday.
Oh yeah, Black
when
Monday.
coaches be getting fired. Everybody clean their locker. Cowboy doing the same thing.
Yeah, man. If the lift is up where we belong, man, where the Eagles fly, right? That plane gonna sit, man. The lift was up where we.
Hey,
they ready to get on that plane, man.
Hey, and I gotta say one more thing before we leave. For that brother for San Francisco 49ers, somebody got hurt in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, you trying to walk off the field, man? Come on,
hey, man.
What's going on with these cats?
Hey, man, listen, let me tell you something. You know how it's an honor to put on an NFL uniform? A man get hurt in the 3rd quarter. He's the other linebacker outside of they great linebacker over there, Warner. He the other side of Fred Warner. Grinlaw, I think his name, Grinlaw, something like that.
Yeah.
He got hurt. Everybody was over there crying, upset because he hurt. Coach tell you to go in the game to replace him. You say, nah, I'm good. You go to the locker room. Hey, man, let me tell you something. I'm surprised they didn't do you like they did Full Metal Jacket when they got in that locker room.
With soap.
Man, they should have whooped your ass as soon as they got in the locker room. And don't make it so bad, they got beat on the field 12-6. They didn't score no touchdown. But when they got in that locker room, they should have took some bar soap and laid you down and whooped your ass thoroughly. For you to quit on the team. And my thing is, this is what you said you wanted to be when you grew up. I want to be in the NFL. I want to be an NFL player. And you quit on your team. Now, unless you got something going on in your dome and you know something, that's different. Now, if we don't know that, then I apologize. But for you had on your uniform when I saw you walking off the field. Mm-hmm. It wasn't nothing wrong with you then. So I'm trying to figure out what made you not want to, you quit on your team. Brother, listen, you can't play with me no more. You can't even, and I heard they suspended for the last 3 games of the season. Suspend them. That means they pretty much just send them home for the rest of the year.
Yeah, hey man, you better get your
and guess what's gonna happen now?
Get your water cut off, man.
And guess what's gonna happen? Yeah, the whole house lights get cut off. Guess what's gonna happen next year when preseason come up?
Ain't nobody gonna want you.
You gonna tell your agent I want to go back and play? You quit on them. Why should I give you opportunity?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This guy's coming out the draft fighting to get this. Mm-hmm. Hey man, you already been in the league couple years. Hey, we're gonna holler at you.
Man,
CFL ready for you. Arena football, you go down here to the XFL. Rock looking for you. The Rock will give you another chance. Cause guess what? Your career in the NFL gonna be. And NFL stand what? Not for long. And guess what? That what you gonna be not for long gone. Holler at your boys on the next episode of My Speaker Podcast. Holler at your boy. Peace out.
Check out the deuce.